Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995. Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the morning show. How do you like this?
I like it. It's you and me and partridge
it.
in a pear tree,
There's
pretty
nobody
much.
here.
Ain't nobody here.
I tell you, what a crew. It's 9:35 and there's nobody here.
And we got Gizmo.
Gizmo's here. Gizmo is
What
here.
happened? Where you been for
watch
10 minutes?
Oh, I was just doing some research about something my professor emailed me, so
Oh, okay.
so I just got a little distracted.
You got a little distracted.
There's nobody
You're a
but
little
Gizmo.
dark. We got to raise the gain on this.
Okay. He doesn't know how to do that.
Can't do that now. So I guess we're going to have to wait and go. Anyway, happy Tuesday to you. It is beautiful here.
It is cold. 58 degrees this morning. I said, who the hell left the refrigerator door?
Is it too cold for you?
Yeah, I don't like it this chilly. I had to get under a blanket. I never sleep with a blanket.
This chilly. It's beautiful
Are
up.
you from New York?
Not anymore.
Used to be used to that though.
Over
Like, you're
20
from New
years.
Jersey.
Over 20 years. I tell you, I get up and I got a blanket and I went back to bed. So the interference of the cold weather, I don't like that.
Do you sleep? You don't sleep with the blanket?
No.
You sleep with sheets? I'm getting visual. I don't even want to have right now. So sorry. I should just
What do you mean
stop.
I sleep with sheets? There's sheets on the bed.
You don't put a sheet on top of you?
No.
You just sleep like bare to the wind?
8 pillows.
8 pillows. Where?
My legs, my arms,
No.
2 on my head.
And nothing on top of you?
No.
Bare to the wind?
No.
And the fan? No.
There's a fan, yes. Unfortunately. Look at this. I just want everybody to know that
There's
the set
nobody
looks
here on the
wonderful.
set.
It's wonderful. Nice set, so that everybody knows the commitment to the arbitrage.
Ah, what are you going to do?
You sleep
That's
with
crickets.
What's crooked?
Crickets.
Oh.
That's the
You
crickets.
sleep with a blanket?
I sleep with the comforter, and then sometimes I sleep with the blanket on top of the comforter.
Comforter.
Yeah. And then sometimes I have the blanket on top of it. I put the air down to a nice 70, turn the fan on, out.
That's like sleeping in an ice cube.
That's what you got to do. Be a woman at 56 and a half and see what you would be doing.
When you get older, you're going to realize that cold fan weather, AC fan weather on you, it destroys your joints.
Well, you know what? I got to live for now because I can't live for then. I got to tell you, I had enough issues with menopause, so I can't worry about what happens in 20 years from now on my joints.
How'd you like, speaking of menopause, how'd you like our friend?
Speaking of menopause, I love that Tracy came by from Healing Moments.
Isn't that nice?
I love that.
Her office is right up the street.
I haven't seen her in such a long time.
She looks fantastic. And she's becoming a PhD of what?
Quantum physics.
Who the hell gets a master's in quantum physics?
A doctorate, a
A
PhD.
PhD.
Quantum
PhD is
energy.
above a master's.
Whoa, look who's here.
Who's that?
C squared.
No way.
Yeah, it's only been a month.
She's wearing all spanky.
You know, you guys can override this system. So instead of looking at empty chairs, you can actually just
let
put
them
up.
fill it. Just leave
Or
it
just
alone.
fill the empty
Just
chairs.
Leave it alone.
Antonio, do you know how to fix the gain on this on our camera? All right, thank you. Gizmo, you can take a
Gizmo,
look and
just
watch.
sit- Just sit
Gizmo.
over here, Gizmo. Take a mic. No, I want the public to see just exactly. the
Good to
left
see
side.
you.
Who the hell are you?
I used to work here.
She used to work here, then she went MIA, but you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Are you in love?
No.
Are you in lust?
No.
Something's going on. It's a whole different you.
She's in a sorority now.
Oh, are you?
Oh, which one?
You don't know it. It's a Hispanic one. It's called Sia.
I
Oh,
love.
okay.
She's in the Hispanic sorority.
Why
Wait, is this FAU?
You're not even Spanish.
It's for everybody.
So then why do you introduce it as a Spanish sorority?
We actually did our letter recommendation for it.
Yeah.
I was in a
because-
Jewish fraternity for like 3 minutes.
But you're
and-
Jewish.
Yeah, and like there were a good quarter of them weren't even Jewish.
Yeah,
So
my friend's in a Jewish sorority and she's not Jewish at all. Half the girls aren't Jewish. Half them
I
are.
guess you can't discriminate, right? You have to be equal opportunity
Yeah,
for everybody.
You can't. Yeah.
Okay, but that wasn't the question. You introduced it as a Spanish.
Because I know people aren't gonna know it. So a lot of people know the divine on it, like.
oh yeah, here you
A
go.
lot of people know the Divine Nine, which are the black ones. And a lot of people know the Panalytic ones, which are the typically white ones. So like that's like people like I like
you say typically.
Like,
You got all
typically-
that?
typically like they know those ones. So then like when I say I'm part of like Sia, which is Sigma Iota Alpha, like they're not gonna know what I'm talking about. You know
What is it? Seymour what?
Sigma Iota Alpha, so Sia.
See ya.
Can I just say I didn't even? Are they making you learn the Greek alphabet?
Yeah.
They made me do
I
that.
learned it,
Like
That's part of Greek society, that whole...
yeah, I just don't.
I
like
just want you
Greek
to know
life.
I will be making my own society.
Not nothing against you.
I think
Sarah,
you've
just-
made your own
No, I'm
society.
going to make one. It's called the
I
Ghetto
hate
Brothers and
boys so
Sisters.
much.
No, for some of the frats, because they're not a lot of haze, but they do. So they have to like light a match, and they have to see the Greek alphabet before the match hits their fingers. And then like if they do, the whole line has to start over. They have to do the Greek alphabet. Like
Say that again slowly.
You have to light a match.
they have to light a match, and as the match goes down, they have to say the entire Greek alphabet before it gets out. And if it hits their fingers and like not everyone did it, they have to do it again. Like
That's impossible.
that was hazing. They're not allowed to, but
Can you do it?
Me, I can sing I can do the whole Greek alphabet. I forget the last three because they're so like common. It's like Chi, Psi, Phi or something.
Chi Phi Psi.
Like, and it's just like the
my
last three
God.
that get me off. But it's
I haven't thought about the Greek alphabet probably since high school. That's insanity.
yeah,
You know, it's funny you say that because no, it is illegal, federally illegal to hate.
Well,
yeah.
this
In
isn't
Florida,
hazing?
it's like
It's
like
everywhere.
no.
It's a federal law.
Yeah, but in Florida, it's like so anti, like so much so that for a couple years, Florida didn't have any like frats or sororities because it got so bad. So now like schools take it really seriously, but like
Why don't you sit down for a minute so people could take a look at you instead of just looking at Gizmo by himself then? So let me ask you, what made you, possessed you in your wildest dreams to join?
I just like it looked kind of fun, or like it looked like a different community I was in. I also kind of wanted like more friends and like more things to do.
And has that been accomplished?
Yeah,
Do they like you then?
yeah, it's a small one too. They just got on campus like last year and stuff. So like it's small, but it's like really close knit, and like they're still like sisters. We call them hermanas, like all over the place, and like they help you.
Hermanas.
Hermanas,
Your
yeah.
sisters.
Not Aramandas. Aramandas is a fruit often.
Hermanas.
You put something up there, cheap, right, man? Yeah.
Yeah, I call it hermanas, and like I don't know, I like it. And then also you get to know the other Greek people on campus as well, and you get to see what their events are and organizations are, and like see what they're doing. And it's kind of funny.
And how many are in the sorority currently?
So there's 4 currently, and then
It was very small.
It started last year. It's very small. It's
Very
very small.
You got 4
And then there's-
people in your sorority.
Morning.
Yeah, and there's 2 people
4?
joining. Yeah, it just
Are you saying 1, 2, 3, 4?
4. It just
You can't even
started.
have a good card game.
It just started. I know, but it's like
4
small
including
coin-
you?
No.
Oh.
So it's 4 the original line.
You're still pledged, so you can't really be considered a sister yet, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
kind
you
of.
just joined?
Yeah,
So how many would there be if all of you were approved?
6.
Wow.
It's small, but like I know I like our close group. It's really really fun and like stuff. But like I also get
You
to
should bring him in studio. I want to meet him.
Okay, I'll be like, do you want to go on my
You can do a
internship?
whole podcast.
Yeah.
Bring him. There's a reason for all this. Do you know that these sororities and what's the male side, the other one?
Fraternities.
Do you know these are just legalized gangs?
Kind
Can I
of.
just- Yeah, so
Yes.
one of my
Of
pledge
course.
brothers that I was kind of friends with a little bit. I can't remember the names of it, but his brother they do some of the fraternities make them do like really dangerous stuff.
Well, that's not
So,
allowed anymore. So stop saying
His
it
brother
out there.
went to Arizona State University, and they were given a task to steal a motorcycle from this other fraternity in the neighboring college. So at Florida Atlantic University, I don't know how the other fraternities are. The one I was in for like 2 minutes before I dropped, they promise you first thing is we are not gonna do anything that's gonna get you sick or give you PTSD
Yeah, no
during the
hazing. Well,
tie
it's
ceremony.
you're not even allowed to talk about it. So just ex-nay on the harassing because
Well, I'm not saying the fraternity's name.
what's
but
happening is that people have died. doing the stupidity that they do. My son was in 2 of them at FAU, but because he knew how I felt about it, he joined business ones. They were just business.
Those are
people.
more academic and professional.
And he is still brothers. You got to meet one of them. Yeah, I don't want to say his name, but you got to meet one who now owns his own business. They came in here because this other nonsense is just nonsense. It's legalized gangs.
Are there houses on FAU campus?
No, they. Oh.
So no, but the kids who are rich, they buy houses in Boca to have their frat house, and then as your dues, you kind of pay the mortgage and rent. So like we can't have houses because Boca considers, well, the sororities, they consider them brothels, and like I don't know why. So the girls they can't have it at all because the city of Boca considers them brothels, and then they can't have the frat houses because they don't want Boca to become a college town for the community. But the frats do have their own houses. It's just they just buy a house.
Yeah, like the richest kids will have their parents buy a house, and then like they'll have 3 or 4 guys in a few rooms. The one ours is out in Del Rey. There's another one.
And what happens when the guys graduate? Someone else has to buy the house?
Yeah, they just pass it down, or yeah, they just pass it down. Like we had a couple rugby houses, but like rugby house, we were a lot more like just a hangout crew. We would do homework there. And like, giving credit, like at the frat house, like people were actually like, during our parties, getting the study groups and also like, doing homework together. It wasn't just.
How long were you a member?
What?
How long were you a member?
Well, I was a pledge for 3 days, and I was like, screw this. What am I doing? All my rugby boys were just like, you loser.
So you didn't like it?
I did not like it at all. I just did not feel comfortable there.
We don't have rights.
So how did you find this small sorority?
So the story's kind of funny. So my friend came to visit me in college, and like that's called tabling. So a lot of the clubs, they want you to join them, and a lot of the sororities and fraternities want you to join them. Yeah, on the breezeway. And so like my friend was like, they had like a banner, and it had like a pride flag, like let's go over there. And I was like, okay. And so I was just like, hey, my name is Chelsea, blah blah blah. And they're like, oh, we're Sia, we're sorority. And they got my phone number, and they just kept on contacting me, and I was like, yeah. And they kept on contacting him. But mine is nice. I love my girls. The boys are a different breed, but mine was nice. So then I was like, yeah, sure. So now I'm like here, but like I saw them on table. I saw them. I was like, they look really nice and cool. I went to their informationals, and I was like, yeah.
Is everyone Hispanic except you?
Yes, but like the other girls like around like the country, not everybody Hispanic. Some people are from Vietnam. Some people are like Haitian, like me. Some people like some people from Spain, like from all around the world. Like
you have to have a certain number of everybody in your group.
No. It's just like whoever wants to join. It's
You
just
have
like,
to be accepting.
He's like just like they said, like he was from Jewish sororities and Jewish fraternities. Not everyone is Jewish. Like a lot of people just want to join for the sisterhood version of it.
Yeah, there were actually some like black and Hispanic people too in the fraternity. And it was actually very similar because that's how I got involved. Was I was on the breezeway and I saw them, and I was like, oh, you guys are Jewish fraternity. I was like, oh yeah, you're Jewish. I was like, yeah, and they were like, this main one guy. I'm not gonna say his name for safety reasons, but this one guy constantly text bombed me, and I was like, I don't know, this is for me. I was like, listen, I feel like you're probably a little intimidated by Greek life. I was too. Trust me, it's not like how you see in Animal House. I've made best friends that like are gonna last for life. I'm not saying they weren't good guys. It's just very like the culture around it is very like devoted, and it's personally not my cup of tea. If it was more of like a smaller fraternity like you were in for guys, I maybe would be a little more keen because it'll be like more laid back. Like there are some fraternities that are just like they're just new, and therefore if you join, you'll already be like one of the I don't even remember like the government. Like,
Antonia, you in a
positions.
fraternity?
No.
Good,
You
stay
in a
out of
sorority?
it. Don't make the same mistake I did.
Which one?
Like my dad's side of the family is like all AKs, and then my mom's side is all deltas, and it was like the battle.
But you didn't do any one.
Or your family,
If I
your
want to have a sister, I'll just have a sisterhood with them. I don't have to join a sorority just to do all of that. So that's where I was coming from.
I remember when I went to NYU.
That was Gizmo without coffee.
They had that whole.
Imagine it on coffee.
Oh God.
Good morning.
They had a whole row at Washington Square Park of all of them, and you used to go up the table and talk to them. I never found anybody that I could talk to that was going to be somebody that I can relate to because they were all strict. They were too strict.
Morning. I was never a big sorority person for myself, but I was a little sister in a fraternity. But then that was banned. Apparently, subsequently, after I graduated, at some point, little sisters were not allowed.
Yeah,
Wait, your little sister fraternity?
They were little sisters for the fraternity, so they were like the girls of the fraternity.
Oh, so they didn't have like sororities themselves.
We did, but I didn't want to be with all the girls, so then I became the little sister of
They
the
did away with
fraternity, and
No,
they did away with that
that's not
because
allowed.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know
They
why.
have little sisters.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. No, I'm not. You are cheap. Well, maybe I am. If you're buying a diamond ring for your wife, it's not cool to be cheap. If you're buying airline tickets, it's very cool to be cheap and called Trip Amigo, where you can fly anywhere in the world and save up to 75% on over 500 airlines and 300,000 hotels. Plus, rental cars and vacation packages. Visit family, friends, or go on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Go ahead, be cheap. We have special fares we're not allowed to publish. When you book your airline reservations with Trip Amigo, you'll spend your travel money when you get there, not by getting there. Call Trip Amigo now and mention the travel code AMIGO and save even more. Call Trip Amigo now.
701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. 701-581-9604. That's 701-581-9604.
Donald, what'd you call me here for?
I just want you to tell me why. You know, what's wrong? What did I do wrong? Just tell me why.
see, I've got pride too, but I never let it scare me no way. Tell me why, listening to the lies about the one you love. You know they don't wanna see us together. And tell me why you're so full of pride when you can't admit this love we had together. Yes, I'm tired of this back and forth. I thought this love would last forever. So I gave in my feelings, I'm down on bended knees. Yeah, you got me going crazy. Still I'm so confused. Baby, tell me why I just can't control myself. Baby, tell me why you wanna leave? Why you wanna leave?
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
There you go. Actually, we got to fix the gain on all of these things and some lighting. I don't know why it doesn't stay.
Why do you have to hit the go?
Because the rejoiner is a minute long, but the actual rejoiner is
Oh, because you have to cut it down.
We got to fix the timing on some of these things.
Yeah, timing on that.
So Andrew sent us a clip of this great interview that I got to do with Curly 2 weeks ago at the Pink Floyd.
I saw that guy talks like that.
I know. Tony Newton, he's got an interesting kind of voice. He's an amazing bass player, and he was one of the founding people that Motown found. Back in the day, he worked with Michael Jackson. He worked with Gladys Knight. I mean, he has just been on the who's who of Motown. And we had the pleasure of interviewing him, so that was a pretty cool bucket list.
Dawn tells me, oh, that's the Michael Jackson interview. I'm like, what? What?
He was the musical director for Smokey Robinson. Think about that. That's pretty amazing, right? When you think about back in the day, I realized you and I get older and older. And I was thinking of you. I was driving home the other day, and I had on 95.3. It's not 70s and 80s. So sorry. It's 50s, 60s. It's a little older than me. That looks much better.
Depends on the night.
Well, last night was 50s, 60s. We barely skirted 70s. No 80s. It's really oldies. It's like my parents' oldies. You're not my parents' oldies.
First of all, 70s is oldies for me. What's wrong with that?
It wasn't really even 70s. It was much for like 50s, 60s. It was like the doo-wops and all that kind of true oldies kind of thing.
It's not always like that. It depends. They have a variety. I've heard songs. I have heard 80s on there.
You have?
Yeah. It depends. On the weekends, you get a whole variety. Weren't you the one that told me you were listening to Alan Knight? Mm-hmm. What kind of music did he play?
Same things. Just 60s and
60s
70s.
and 70s?
Yeah, I mean, if it's 70s, it's like early 70s, like early George Harrison, stuff like that. It's nothing off the top.
I got to get gas yesterday as I was listening to True Oldies. 308. I thought, is this even right? Because I passed one place, it was 429. And as I went west under I-95, it was actually 318, but Walmart gives you 10 cents off a gallon if you go to their gas stations, which is Mobil and Exxon.
That's if you have the app. So it was really 318.
It was really 318, but I got it for 308 because I used my mobile app. Why? Is that bad?
Because
You
not
too could
everybody
have-
has the mobile app.
Well, if you
So
have
I'm
the
looking for
Walmart app.
308
No, it's not
is-
mobile, it's Walmart.
Walmart, I know. I
So
have
get the
Walmart
Walmart.
across the street.
So you get the Walmart app.
Okay.
How much is gas by you?
308
No, it's not.
Costco.
But I was like, wow, that's how you know you're like turning into your parents. What's that commercial? Progressive? When you turn into your parents and you go into an elevator and you either talk or don't talk to people. Do you talk to people in the elevator?
It depends on the elevator.
You know, I'd like to talk to people in the elevator, but I was in the elevator last week and it was only me and this other woman and no one talked to each other. And I thought I could say hello, but then she's thinking, what are you going to say? But I hate quiet elevators.
So do I. I hate them so much. And like people come in and they just stop talking, and I'm like, why do we all stop talking and walk in the elevator? Like,
I think it's like a cultural thing.
it is a cultural thing. I don't like the cultural thing. I'm like, I want to talk to people. Like, hi, how are you? I don't know.
I think we should turn that box into an elevator shoot, and we could do like a whole elevator segment from the box. Do you talk or do you don't talk?
Why?
When you walk in the
You
box?
ever feel weird talking in an airplane too?
An airplane?
Yeah, because like I remember I was talking with my grandma recently. How,
On
like,
an airplane?
back in the 80s and 90s in airplanes, they were so social and people would talk a lot more. And then it's like, it's just so commonly known, like, if you're talking to someone in an airplane, it's inappropriate if you don't whisper. Because, like, you're just supposed to be really quiet.
What kind of plane?
It's like being on your cell phone. You're walking through the mall or
like,
the
that's why I
grocery
always
store,
take
right?
JetBlue, so I could put on my AirPods and watch, movies. Like, it's just so weird.
I
to
think you
talk
talk everywhere.
Yeah, I do.
You're very social.
Thank you.
He'll
But
talk to people in the graveyard, and there'll be nobody to listen to.
Did you hear back from those guys that you met at the Pink Floyd concert that were all in the red shirts?
Yeah, I saw them because I was doing some U-Press articles. I was at the doing a piece on the drag show that happened Friday, and then the hip hop history lecture that happened last night that I was reporting. I saw one of the guys there twice.
You should bring that content here and report on it.
Oh, definitely.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I got a few videos of it too.
I got a press pass. So you want to cover some events? We never have time to go to them. And
I could definitely do it. Yeah.
You have a camera?
No, I do not. I got a camera on my phone.
Either that, or I send a camera person with you. I'll give you an official press pass. And there's a lot. You could go on Crazy Uncle Mike's. I mean, there's different venues.
I like Crazy Uncle Mike's. Yeah. Well, I'm doing writing. I'm not like filming. I'm writing it.
Well, this is radio visual. This is
I
a
know.
little bit different than
Yeah.
school. But if you want them, I mean,
That's a
Teddy used to get press passes all over the place, but we had no one to send.
Because when I'm filming it, I'm usually filming it so I can get the quotes out later and type and remember what they said. I'm not like filming it or putting it on the newspaper like the recordings. I just use my phone because I try to get a picture of something that's going on to describe it because we need that for the school newspaper. I usually don't get a photographer that we have with me, so I just use my phone. I could go to the campus and just get a good picture quality camera and use that,
But you can come report on it. Say good morning to Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte. The New York Times is reporting they're going to turn into a video journalism newspaper.
Because people don't read anymore.
Because people don't have the time to read.
I know. I make it through. I think I make it through almost an article, and I realize it's only been 3 paragraphs. And I'm like, done, and I move on, and I keep scrolling. But I got to tell you, the things that pop up on your news feed, just when you think they might be somewhat positive, 3 paragraphs in, nope. They hook you to think it's going to be a positive story, and then no, it's just about what's going on in the world.
Amazon, I
And
gotta tell you
go.
something. You put this spider web stuff everywhere.
Is
when
it in
I
your
go
coffee?
home, I have to take a shower. It's in my hair. It's it's everywhere. It's on my arms.
That's cool.
It looks great, though.
Now look, it's on me now. This is like crazy. How did it get over here?
But Halloween's in 2 weeks. We actually
Don't
have to
touch
think
it.
about
Don't.
what we're doing.
Don't, because it doesn't stick to you like it sticks to me.
I get you a razor.
And now I'm in the shower last time, I'm spitting it out. I'm like, what the hell is what? I'm eating it.
What are we doing for Halloween, though, by the way? Anyone make any decisions?
Yes, I made a decision.
What are you going to be?
We are all dressing up.
As? Do we have a theme?
Temple of Doom.
No.
We should do Men in Black. Like everyone brings in suits, and we all have our little like aliens, which are little things. Like we should all dress up as Men in
You guys
Black.
dress up like aliens every day.
No. As the people in the suits, and we bring little aliens. We should everyone
you
dresses
wanna
up in
bring
suits.
a pet alien?
Yeah.
You could bring that monkey video that you were watching yesterday.
I want to bring in a monkey. Those guys are cute.
Oh, I did read a story that they found the teeth, the jawbone of a child from the Homo erectus period.
A Homo erectus?
Homo erectus. And they
That's
said...
a stand-up homo.
They say it's a she.
No.
They said it's a she because the only skeletons they've found have been male, so they're going to deem this a she from high altitude. So they're saying that...
Time out.
Thousands and thousands of years ago, people were able to live Homo erectus.
It's
It's like
a stand-up homo.
It's like Homo sapiens to Homo erectus to
What's an erectus?
stand up straight.
Well, stand
But
up
you know, if you
homo.
talk about, then there's the atomy versus
You're
the
ignoring me.
versus
She is.
the
Why are
chimpanzees
you
and
ignoring me?
evolution. Because you're right, they're standing up. So it's our
It's a homo
ancestors.
stand-up.
Homo sapien upright.
Homo
Like,
erectus
First of
standing
all,
up.
you guys cut the words down to everything.
But no, that's what they call it.
I know that.
And
so
then they
I'm calling it a stand-up homo.
and then they did this journalistic thing and they
She's
just called it
ignoring me.
H erectus.
You notice that? You get ignored.
He would ignore you too.
Does Nikki ignore you a lot? Does Nikki ignore you a lot? She does.
But don't
say
you find that
stuff like
amazing when they find evidence of
Ho-
history?
An erective homo?
But I don't know how from the teeth they could tell that it was Homo erectus and they were standing up straight and the
You
strength
and I
of
are
their
saying the
I
jawbone.
think it's
Same.
DNA testing because it's just like how they can test rocks about like how long it's like been there. Like,
DNA testing to what? You gotta have something to test.
They're testing the
against.
jawbone
Of what?
of the teeth. I don't know.
Male and females
Against who?
have very different. They have different bone structures.
Like carbon and-
they have, like everything's different about them. So like you can tell, like biologically. So that's
Yeah,
probably
even by
how.
the skeleton
Even
area
by
you
the
can tell.
skeleton, you can tell. Like the woman's hips are different than male hips. Like the way our jaw is different than the male jaw. Like everything is different.
Women talk more than men, so they're worn out. Ouch.
Do you not
Homo
know
erectus.
Homo erectus?
Stand up homo.
That'd be karma for. What'd you do? Hit your hand?
Oh, now
But
you
don't
care?
you find that interesting?
Now you care.
No, I care. I do hear you, but you know,
You're ignoring me.
it's like Charlie Brown. But I thought it was kind of interesting to find that history, things you don't think about.
I still don't think about it. I think about the Roman Empire.
Well, it made me think about.
Who thinks about the Roman Empire? these
How often
days?
do you think about the Roman Empire?
Never, unless it's brought up to me.
You know, you just don't realize you do. It doesn't mean you don't. You watch football? You watch rugby?
Like, yeah, I like.
You
I
like
like
rugby?
I like ice hockey.
What do you like? That game with the stick? What's it called?
Ice hockey.
No, not that one.
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Not
What's your
really.
what's your biggest sports?
To watch ice hockey.
Okay, so hockey season is here. You think about the Roman Empire every
Why would I think
time
about the?
Because you like to see them fight. You like to see the forechecking. You like to see this. I saw
Okay,
the
but
Rangers
there's
last night.
but like there's numerous cultures that had fights and
The
fortune.
Gladiators is Roman. It started all games.
Okay, that's true.
Then the
However,
Greeks
I just
took
don't.
it and made the Olympics.
Okay,
So they
fair.
took away some of the bloodiness.
Still, because of that one specific aspect, that means now like
You're still in
everything.
your DNA. Men love gladiator sports.
Why would I love to see
Football.
people have to murder each other?
Not murder. I didn't say murder. This is gladiator.
Gladiator.
Oh,
Similar to gladiator.
The
interesting.
Greeks took out the blood aspect of it because they kept losing some of their good athletes.
Well,
Yeah.
also it's not okay to murder, so
Correct. So
Yeah.
now they just maim.
yeah.
Did you know that Aaron Rodgers, not Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers,
Who's Aaron Rodgers? His brother?
no, the woman sportscaster who covers all the games on the field,
Yeah.
she introduced Kelsey to Taylor Swift on her podcast.
Isn't it Aaron Andrews?
Aaron Andrews, sorry,
Oh,
yes.
that's what I was saying.
Aaron Andrews.
And this is a significant one.
Because she was interviewing Taylor Swift on her podcast, and she's friends with Kelsey, and she's like, you know, he made a bracelet with his phone number on, and he tried to get it to you because he'd really like to meet you and date you. You should give him a shot.
They're not dating, by the way.
What
Yes,
are
they are.
No, they're not.
Yes,
They're
they
just
are.
friends.
Very good
That guy-
friends.
oh, they're dating.
They're dating.
No, they're friends with benefits maybe, but they're not dating.
They're
He made
dating.
it official when he saw his brother at the Eagle Jet game.
What do you say? We're
Is
not
that
dating?
what
Just
they're
very good
saying?
friends.
Like just how much footage Taylor Swift gets.
Well, yeah, because the NFL's a business. They
She
have to
said
make
to
money.
him, "I'm gonna make your jersey #1." And damn, this shit.
And she did. When she was dating him, his ticket sales went. The ticket sales for the Chiefs went up. His jersey sales went up abundantly, and more people watched the end of the football games than ever before because more women were doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
but now there's a new ritual. Did you see anybody see the Monday night game last night? See the new ritual?
The new ritual.
They fight before the game. A fight broke out last night.
It's so stupid because there was a fight between the Browns and the 49ers as well too.
Yes. There's about 6 fights. No, 6. The Raiders had a fight. This is new thing now with gladiators.
It's all the NFL
threatening.
It's all the NFL telling them just to go out and do that. But
It's not the NFL telling them to do that, but it's selling tickets.
And then I saw on TikTok there was a game last night, and one of the Chargers fans supposedly was a planted actor, because it kept cutting to this camera of this girl with a wide range of emotions throughout the whole entire game, and it kept cutting back to this specific random person.
It was her because she kept getting excited every time the Chargers would do something. I'm gonna tell you, the Chargers self-imploded and they should have beaten the Cowboys, but that's a different animal.
Yeah, but like I said, this person on the social media page, he went in like full depth of why this one person is a planted actor from the NFL.
Why would they do that though?
Viewers. Because the Chargers have no home. So out of all the NFL fan bases, the Chargers don't have a home field advantage at all. Because they don't
Everybody
have
was
fans
rooting
at
for
all.
the other team.
Yeah, after the Chargers left San Diego, they lost all their home base, so they're trying to build up their ticket sales and all that.
So now they're hire actors to be at their home base.
Where are the Chargers now? In Oakland?
They're in LA. They're in LA with the Rams. I don't know why they do sharing stadiums. It makes no sense at all.
But last night I see that the Cowboys, every time they did something, they're cheering. I kept looking at the logo in the middle of the field. Where are they?
When Philly played the Rams last week, the same exact stadium, Philly took over that entire stadium. I don't know why they moved.
It's interesting.
Do you know the number 1 stadium in the NFL in terms of numbers for capacity?
The Vegas Raiders.
No.
Oh, Sophie Stadium?
No.
No.
I didn't know this either. Meadowlands.
Who?
86,000.
Where?
In the
Meadowlands. Imagine filling that with a concert.
As a matter of fact, Super Bowl was held there. Remember, it was the Ice Bowl. It was Seattle versus. There was a Super Bowl that was held there. They only sold 70-something thousand. The Jet Kansas City game had over 86,000 people in that stadium.
It's insanity.
And they're saying that was because of the Swiftie lady.
So I got to ask you, speaking of Swiftie lady, and what do you guys think about Jada and Will and Jada's new book? Because I know you have to have a comment.
So I'm kind of a fake fan. I know who she is. I know about her.
Antonio? Where are we on the clock?
3 minutes.
Okay.
So with Jada and Will, I keep on hearing stuff against my will about what she's saying about her ex-husband. Like, I feel like because her show got canceled, she's like trying to stay relevant.
Who's this?
Jada Pinkett Smith and Will.
She was all over the news yesterday.
But I feel like nobody cares enough that her divorce from Will is that big of a deal. Like, she's making it too much. I'm like, guys, we get it. You got divorced. Leave this man alone.
And haven't even gotten divorced, apparently. They just don't live together.
They're not divorced on paper, but they're divorced.
So what is her deal? She's trying to promote herself without him?
She's trying to promote her book and stuff.
She has a book coming out?
Yeah. I think it comes out today or something.
It talks about that?
It's called Worthy.
Talks about her life.
It's called Worthy.
She dated Tupac, how she used to be a drug dealer.
Did you see the meme that went out yesterday?
About Tupac?
She's really Tupac.
No, I saw the meme where it says Tupac's really alive. He just pretended to be dead because he didn't want to deal with her anymore.
Didn't they just send somebody away to jail that killed him? Like recently, like a couple of weeks ago?
Well, they supposedly found the person who actually shot and killed Tupac Shakur.
They just put him away.
I know. I just don't know why there's so much. I know she must have a great PR
publicist.
She's got an amazing publicist, but I don't understand why it's really anybody's business for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't care about whether her book comes out or not. What difference does it make to me? I don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like when the people.
Do you follow her?
No, it's like when the people from The View or like people from like who are on the TV personalities, they get divorced. They literally make it their whole personality for a good month to like get like views and money from it. Like when they go on like, oh yeah, my divorce was so bad. Like he divorced me and I'm sad now, but I'm okay now. And I'm like, okay, man.
We're in a commercial break.
Are we? Because I don't hear the music.
We gotta turn that music up.
Is the music lead-in? Does that start?
That's the lead-in, yeah.
Okay, that's at 10:15.
Is it 10:15?
So that's
anybody know who started The View in 1997? Who was the originator? Who created it?
Was it a Whoopi?
Barbara Walters.
Very good. How'd you know that? Who's Barbara?
Barbara Walters is iconic and legendary as a journalist.
The View.
What year was it?
1997.
When you think about the amazing people and the amount of interviews that she has done and the information she's brought forward, life-changing interviews. And now I look at the people that are on I want to say the front lines that have gone to Israel. Some of these journalists, they're not young, like Leslie Stahl, and there's some people over there that are up in age that are traveling to Israel, and they're there, and they're like right there doing the interviews. And I'm thinking, I don't know whether I agree with this or don't. I know when they need the interviews, but
you see all our
you would think at some point
all that congressmen got trapped by the bombing and they had to go hide.
I don't know, but I heard
Schumer and all of them.
Florida brought their first plane back of Floridians from Israel.
And I hear that the president's on his way over there. I don't understand that move either.
Yeah, I think Biden's going there right now.
So Kamala Harris, new president of the United States, because they're going to bombard that plane. I don't care how many planes are going to
That is horrible. You can't say things like that. I don't think so. I think we'll be pretty good.
We'll be great.
More to come.
You don't think so?
No.
The easiest way to sell your home is to call the number on your screen right now. We'll buy any home in any condition. And the more it's worth, the more you can get. Plus, no real estate fees or commissions means more money in your pocket. And no fix-up costs either. Sell any home in any condition, sometimes within days. Sell your home fast. Call right now for absolutely free information. Don't call a plumber. Don't call an electrician. Call right now and for as low as $1 a day. Many things that run your house are covered with thousands of technicians all over America. You can call us with a plumbing problem, an electrical problem, and we'll be in your home in no time at all with a solution to fix it. You don't need an expensive repair bill and you don't need to buy new expensive appliances. We'll show you how to fix it for about $1 a day.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-485-8801. 800-485-8801. That's 800-485-8801.
Nobody likes to prick their fingers. If you are a diabetic using insulin like many of us, the worst part of your day is sticking your fingers to draw blood. Now you don't have to do it anymore. You can get a new continuous glucose monitor. As long as you check your blood sugar and inject insulin, it may be covered by your insurance. Call us and we'll let you know if you are covered, and send one at little or no cost to you with free shipping. Stop freaking your fingers. Call right now for your new continuous glucose monitor.
Introducing the Price is Right Home Sweepstakes. You could win the same kind of cash and prizes you see on the TV show. Just call this number right now. And when you call, ask about these amazing offers from our sponsors. Low Cost Airlines offers fares too low to advertise that you can't find anywhere else. You can save hundreds on your next flight with Low Cost Airlines. US Med is your one-stop resource for diabetic supplies. And if you have Medicare, you could get them at little to no out-of-pocket cost. US Med. MedGuard Alert's unique medical technology provides immediate help to seniors with the touch of one button. And you could get your device for free. MedGuard Alert. The United Breast Cancer Foundation can use the donation of your old car, truck, or van to help those fighting breast cancer. Pickup is free and you'll get a tax exemption. Call now to enter the Price is Right Home Sweepstakes. Win thousands in cash and prizes and learn more about these great offers.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
back.
So Domino's. Anyone like Domino's?
Yes.
Everyone likes Domino's for a reason,
I
right?
like the chocolate lava cakes.
Yeah.
They have a
Let's
new
go,
emergency
sisters.
pizza program. It's emergency pizza, so in case things go wrong, like you burn dinner, your in-laws come over,
That's a great concept.
or you just don't know what you're going to do for dinner that night. Something happens, you lose power, there's an emergency pizza free. So you join Domino's, you buy a pizza once a month for $7.99. Most people eat Domino's once a month, and you get 1 credit for 1 emergency pizza for the month.
That's genius marketing.
So should there be an emergency, and the box says it's an emergency pizza box.
And does it
Genius.
roll over if you don't use it?
I don't know. We have to find out if it rolls over if you don't use it. But how you like that?
I think that's brilliant.
Right?
Emergency box. You would have a lot of emergencies.
Emergency pizza box. It's just you think sometimes you just want Domino's, right? What's your favorite Domino's pizza?
I hate Domino's.
Oh my God, what's wrong with
I
you?
don't like Domino's.
You don't like the thin crust?
I don't like the sauce.
I like the cheesy bread. I like the cheesy bread and the chocolate lava cakes.
Don't
Those
they
are
put
good.
the
I like the thin
mozzarella
crust when they make it
inside
squares.
the
Cheesy crust.
In the crust?
That's
Cheesy
stuffed crust?
Yeah.
That's Pizza Hut. But
I think Domino's
I
does
think.
it too. Think
No,
about
I
the
don't
amount
thi- I
of things
don't
you
think
can
so.
do with bread and cheese. Even Royce eats bread and cheese.
I gotta tell
cheese
you.
bread.
How many things?
Mediterranean.
How many things can you do with bread and cheese, right?
Two.
There's grilled cheese, there's
Mayo
mac
and
and
cheese.
cheese, there's mayo and cheese, there's a cheese sandwich,
Any
there's
Mediterranean
pizza,
dishes we
there's
don't know
stuffed
of?
pizza crust, there's garlic
Queso
bread.
con arepa, which is cornbread and cheese stuffed in it. It's a Colombian thing.
Well, listen, I got.
How many things can you do with bread and cheese?
100.
Isn't that crazy? 2 ingredients.
I gotta.
Bread and cheese.
I got breaking news.
Mayo?
I got breaking news.
Okay.
So you know how things are really tough right now, right? So if you meet somebody that you want to take on a date and things of that nature, you either have to make it, like a frozen TV dinner.
Emergency
you guys
pizza.
probably don't even know what a frozen TV dinner is, right?
I know what it is, but I never do it.
Okay. So if you're on a date and you're short on cash and you don't get paid or whatever is going to happen, and you need to go somewhere, what would you do? Where would you take this person to have a meal and a little entertainment?
A little entertainment?
Your house.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Not
all.
your house,
That's
not
all
your
I want
house,
to
'cause
argue.
Women ain't gonna go to your house on the first date.
True. True.
If they trust you.
Except her, because she's a gang leader now.
If they trust you.
You take them to Costco.
Yo, that's smart.
Hold on.
Smart. Okay, I like
I
that.
know what you're gonna say. Hold on. So, I say to myself, Costco, are you insane? So last night, I go to Costco for dinner with an open mind.
Why?
Thinking
Because
I'm
you had no
probably
money,
gonna
didn't know
have-
what you were eating?
Thinking I'm probably gonna have a hot dog. No, because something told me come check what they've done at Costco.
For dinner.
Yeah. So check it
The
out.
pizza's good there.
The pizza is enormous. It is the size of this table for $1.25.
It's like this big and huge.
The hot dog is
It's
$1.
$1.25.
$1.50.
Do you need a Costco card?
Yeah.
Ah.
You $1.50 for a hot dog is this big with a soda. The chicken baked bread. I had this last night. I'm gonna tell you something. I tell you, they have a roast beef brisket sandwich
Nice.
for $3.99.
How do they do it? How does
I don't know how they do it.
Because you pay for a membership for Costco, so you can get a pizza. I'm telling you, it's almost as big as that
It's
table,
the size of this table.
and it's like $5,
How
and
much
it's
is a
huge.
membership?
It's $30. No,
Oh,
it's $60 a year.
66.
60 a year.
But check this out. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can't believe what I'm having.
So what'd you eat?
I had the chicken
Bake. Which is
Bake.
what?
It's huge.
It's like this
Like a
crusted
chicken sandwich?
It's a
pig.
hot pocket. It's a
like
really big hot pocket.
But inside it has bacon, it has all this stuff inside.
Caesar.
So I'm sitting there and I'm doing the dance of joy, you know?
At
And then I'm
Costco.
telling myself, I'm going to tell the story on the air tomorrow, and they're going to think, oh, who the hell goes to Costco for dinner, right? So I look
Pretty
over,
much.
and I see friends that I know.
Well, are they your friends from Costco or are they your friends
Oh,
from
no,
the neighborhood?
No. These are people I know
From where?
from different places.
Like Costco?
Some of them Linda used to work with. Some of them we've known for WW. Some of them we know from different
So
places.
your friends from WW are eating dinner
Whatever.
at Costco.
It doesn't matter where they're from.
Well, kind of.
I could have said it was you.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't me.
So I'm not the only person because the food is delicious. And the hot dogs are amazing. The pizza, the lady came out
churros.
with a pizza. And I said,
Churros, yes.
I said, I'm sorry, how many slices is there? She said, 1. I said, what?
Ever had pizza from Costco, Royce?
No, but I ate in IKEA.
You ate in IKEA. Cheese and bread. Pizza. Pizza.
But they got a whole menu at Costco now. It's not just hot dogs.
Well, when we took the crew there a couple years ago, right, there were hot dogs, churros, pizza,
All of this.
water bottles.
They didn't have this chicken sandwich. They didn't have roast beef sandwich. They didn't have these sandwiches.
Costco all around the world, like there's a Costco in Korea, and they serve legit Korean food at the Costco. And like it's yeah, like Costco's around the world, like just they have so many items. They have so many items, and it's cheap.
See, for me, I would go get the pizza, the $5 pizza, have it at home, and then you can have half tonight and half tomorrow night, and eat it when you want to at home.
You see, but
It's big though. Like,
but look at
like 2 slices tonight, and then you have it for a week.
And then you have it for a
Look
week.
what you did. You went, you got a pizza and went home. I went to Costco. Now, you didn't even ask me about the entertainment part of this thing.
It's Costco.
Entertainment.
What entertainment? You watch your friends
There's
from WWE.
TVs. And they turn on the game.
So it's like sitting in your living room.
The one in
Delray.
In Delray. And they have football on there. They had the baseball. They have football. I'm having a meal and watching TV.
So we could all go on a Costco road trip right now.
Well, hold on a second. It gets better. I needed my meds.
It was a pharmacy.
They have a pharmacy. And it gets better. I needed my vitamins.
So how old was everyone doing this?
I'm sorry?
Were they all your age?
No, there were younger people that were their age.
Were they online getting the pharmacy?
I'm going to tell you, you're missing.
And having their pizza?
You are missing the concept. Just like you're missing the concept with AARP card.
It's
I
the
want
same
everybody
concept.
today to apply for your AARP card.
Isn't that for vets?
No, it's not for nobody. It's anybody over the age of 18. You get 15% off at Denny's, at IHOP, at different places. You get food off. If you have to lease a car, you get 20% off. Don't listen to her. Do not listen to Dawn. If you do this, you're going to save money. If you go, yeah, that's a standing homo. If you go to Costco and you need a meal, because I see what some of you guys bring for lunch. I see what you bring. I'm giving you something nutritious.
I brought 2 hard-boiled eggs yesterday and some crackers.
Can we take your Costco card and go to Costco and get lunch?
Yes.
If I hold it up, you'll go in. You're going to the food. You're not going to go shop.
$10 for a whole pizza.
You like Costco?
Huge.
Josh, for lunch? Dinner?
The pizza.
You go to Sam's.
Sam's is another one.
Sam's is knockoff. Sam's is also good, yeah.
All I'm saying is that there is an alternative to spending $30.
Even she thinks you're nuts. Look at her. Royce's like, he's just
Royce
crazy.
is thinking, how do I get
She's
how do I
looking at him
get
going,
there? You know, when they pick you up, tell the guy to take you there.
Pizza.
Pizza.
And a churro.
Churro, pizza. I eat chicken.
No.
Can you eat chicken?
You can eat a churro. Bread and cinnamon.
Actually, I can eat chicken, but it should be kosher part. If it's kosher.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, we gotta go. So all of you first daters, go to Costco. Can't go wrong. I give it a thumbs up.
Have a great morning, everyone. We'll see you midday. Enjoy the weather.
I hope so. I hope we see you midday. I don't even know if this thing is done.
We're still going, that's all I can tell you.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.